in love, I imagine. I mean, one's a boy and one's a girl. No, they're just friends.
I'm surprised he is.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction is the Shang-Chi pitch meeting from Screen Rant. Now, this is the latest movie in the MCU, and I'm always very excited to talk about brand new Marvel movies. So before we get into it, though, if you haven't already, please go over and support Screen Rant and Ryan George's channels. I'll leave both of those links, along with the original video in the description. And I want to thank you guys, old and new, for deciding to check out this reaction. But if you are new, it would mean a lot to me if you simply just click that subscribe button down below, because not only by doing so will you help me grow my channel, but you also get access to feature and past pitch meeting reactions that I've already done, and it's super easy to do, barely an inconvenience. First, just go right below this video, give that like button some love, and click that subscribe button right there. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a new Marvel movie for me?
Yes.
Yes, sir, I do. And I figure this could be our first foray into the world of martial arts, you know, other than that Iron Fist show we did. That never happened.
Yeah, let's forget about the Iron Fist show.
No, it did. I remember with that guy from Game of Thrones? No, we never did that. So what's the movie? Well, sir, I figure we could do a movie about Shang-Chi and the legend of the 10 bracelets. Isn't it 10 rings? Yeah, but I thought it could look cool if they were worn around the wrists, you know, and I think at a certain point a ring becomes a bracelet, scientifically speaking. No, I think at a certain point a bracelet becomes a ring, but then if a ring expands, it's always a ring. That sounds like it makes sense. Okay, 10 rings it is. Amazing. So what happens in the movie? Well, we're gonna meet Shang-Chi, right? But he calls himself Sean, and he lives in San Francisco. Okay. And he's friends with this girl named Katie, and they work as valets together. How do we know they're best friends? Because one of her first lines is, "We've been friends for 10 years. Oh, best friends love stating how long you've been best friends with them. Yeah, they do. So they're in love, I imagine. I mean, one's a boy and one's a girl. No, they're just friends.
I'm surprised he is.
Okay, so anyway, one day they're taking the bus together and Shang-Chi gets attacked by a bunch of assassins. Oh no. Yeah, so he's gonna suddenly reveal that he's like an insanely good martial artist, and he's gonna have this incredible fight scene with them on this bus. Yeah, he's fighting some bad guys on a bus. Yeah, they're like doing martial arts and he's using the environment, you know, he uses his jacket at a certain point. Oh, a relatively grounded, well-choreographed fight scene? That's actually refreshing. And the bus's brakes get cut and Katie has to drive the bus and Shang-Chi dives and the bus gets cut in half. Oh, there's the Marvel over-the-topness. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So Katie's like, hey, what's up with you secretly being a martial arts master? And he's like, yeah, I'm secretly a martial arts master, and I gotta go see my sister now. Oh, he does? Yeah, see, he got this postcard that he thinks is from her, so he needs to fly to China because he thinks she's in danger, too. Gotcha. So he's like, bye, Katie, I gotta go. And Katie's like, no, I'm coming with you. Oh, best friends love coming on dangerous adventures with you off of little to no information. Yeah, they do. So wait, why is Katie going? So we can have some comic relief around that people can explain things to. Oh, very helpful. Yeah. And so what happens when they get there? Well, we're gonna meet Shang-Chi's sister, Xialing. And what's her deal? Well, after their mom died, their father, Wenwu, put Shang-Chi through torturous, brutal training for years, right? That's terrible.
Yeah,
but she wasn't allowed to train with the men, so, you know, it was pretty unfair to her. Yeah, I mean, what a jerk of a father. How come she doesn't get the brutal torture? Oh, wait, I don't know how I feel about this morally. So since she couldn't train with them, she watched them and taught herself how to be even better than them. But how could she learn, like, the grabbing moves and stuff? Wouldn't she need people to practice with? No, not even.
Apparently not.
So anyway, it turns out that Shang-Chi receiving a postcard was actually a setup by his father, and he has them both captured. Oh no. Yeah, so they head to his place because he wanted to basically reunite the family, and he thinks he knows how to bring their mom back from the dead using these pendants and a map and stuff. So why did he send assassins after them? Oh, well, he says he knew they wouldn't be able to kill his children, so then why try? So we can have some fight scenes in the movie. That's a good point. So what's this guy's deal anyway? Oh, well, he's 4,000 years old. Oh my god. Yeah, and he has these 10 rings, and he leads a group called the 10 Rings. So what do these rings do exactly? Oh, all kinds of stuff, sir. They make you immortal, also other things involving energy or something. Oh, that's pretty vague, man. Yeah, this way they can do whatever I want them to do from scene to scene. Smart. And so he's actually the real Mandarin, and that Trevor Slattery guy from Iron Man 3, that was his doing. Oh man, I love that we can retroactively make our unpopular decisions seem calculated and deliberate and important. It is pretty sweet that we can do that, sir. And so what are we saying the Ten Rings organization does exactly? Oh, they've been doing stuff for thousands of years, so immense you can't possibly fathom it, but also vague enough that you probably wouldn't have heard of it. Gotcha. God, how many underground organizations that secretly control everything are there in the MCU at this point? Thousands. Wow, yeah, maybe we should find a new thing. No. Okay. Anyway, so Wenwu explains that he's been getting these messages from their mother from the grave, and Shang-Chi's like, Dad, she's gone. You sound crazy. He doesn't believe that his father may have stumbled upon something crazy like that. No, sir. He's like, there's no way. You sound insane, Papa. He doesn't think that his 4,000-year-old immortal father could have possibly stumbled upon something in this vein. Doesn't even entertain the idea, and he's right. Oh, okay, great. So anyway, all the good characters get put in a cell because they don't want to cooperate. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get out of there. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Xiaoling had already escaped from there, and they're left unguarded, and Trevor Slattery is down there, and he can help them escape. Oh, wow, that is convenient. It is. And Trevor has this little furry mythical creature friend that makes little squeaking noises that only he can understand. How? Unclear. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I guess it could be fun if it's just a couple of, playful, semi-understanding back and forth. The creature's gonna give precise driving directions that are crucial to the plot. Oh, it is. Okay. You see, they need to go to this place called Talo, where their mom is from, but they need to drive through a mythical forest to get there. In a beautiful BMW. Okay, seems like you're probably getting a lot of money to specify that. So they get to this place and they find out that Wenwu's plan is actually really, really bad. Oh, it is? You see, this big friggin' soul-sucking demon called Dweller in Darkness is pretending to be their mom to trick Wenwu into releasing him. Oh, soul-sucking demons are tight. What? No, they're not. You're right. I don't know what possessed me to say that. Anyways, so then Katie's gonna do a couple of hours of archery. Oh, that's nice. Just for fun or for the story? It's so she can have something to do in the third act. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, everything's been pretty much explained now, so at this point in a story, this kind of character either dies or picks up a new skill for the third act. That makes sense. So then there's gonna be this big fight between the people of Talo and the Ten Rings, with color-coordinated weaponry. Of course, blue versus red. Fantastic. And meanwhile, Wenwu's gonna start punching this wall to try to release his dead wife, but he's actually releasing these tiny little soul-sucking demons. Oh no. Yeah, so then all the human characters need to join forces and fight. An army of soulless CGI enemies that the characters can violently kill without the audience feeling weird about it. Exactly. Wow. And then Shang-Chi has to fight his father. Oh wow, a grounded fight with very personal stakes. That's actually a nice change of... And they shoot colored energy blasts at each other, and a giant demon pops out, and a giant dragon pops out and fights it too. Oh, there's the Marvel over-the-topness. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and so Wenwu dies, and then the next 10 minutes are gonna be just whatever the computer is able to render. Oh, they can render a whole visual mess of craziness. Sure can. Be super colorful, but also somehow entirely gray. You know it. Amazing. And so then Shang-Chi manages to kill the demon with the 10 rings and save the day. So what are the 10 rings exactly? Do we find out? Oh, stay tuned. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a post-credit scene where it's like, oh, these are probably made out of something that's gonna be important eventually. Stay tuned. Nice. No better way to end a Marvel movie than with a commercial for future projects, and that should about do it, actually. What is that? That's just the Marvel movie checklist. There's a checklist? Of course there's a checklist, and you've done great, my friend. Big, messy CGI battle in the third act, secret evil organization, color-coded energy blast. We got cameos from other Marvel movies. Trevor Slattery, Wong, and Abomination. Does the main character remove his shirt to reveal a six-pack at a certain point? He does, yeah, great physique. Well, fantastic. If we could just add a tease that another Marvel character is off doing something important, that'd be great too. On it.
Oh my god. Yeah, they really did everything on that Marvel checklist, but for me, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it just because I grew up on like old school kung fu movies, Bruce Lee, stuff like that, and then really getting into stuff like some Jackie Chan stuff, Jet Li, and I really enjoyed those. So when that was finally introduced, let's completely forget about Iron Fist for a moment. When that was finally introduced to the MCU, it was a lot of fun to watch. I always enjoy those kinds of fight scenes. And I enjoyed this movie basically throughout. The third act was kind of a CGI mess. It was a little crazy, a little too over the top, but, like you said, it filled the Marvel checklist of, over the top stuff. So I didn't really hate it too much just because this is something we've sort of become used to with the MCU, and it's something that continues the story, and obviously, as he said, talks about more of what's to come in the future. So as far as if you should see this in the movie theater or not, I say yeah, go. Why not? You know, it's another movie that you can sort of just lose yourself in, enjoy all those really cool fight scenes, and if you're into CGI, this is definitely another one of those movies for you. So that will do it for me here, but before we go, though, I wanted to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolver310, Kester Cronage, Amber K, Minnie Melt, Kelsey, and Laura Davenport. Thank you guys so very much. And if you too like to have your name mentioned at the end of each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe even reacting to an old pitch meeting video, please head on over to patreon.com/TheDamnReactor. The link will be right there and in the description. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Shang-Chi? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also want to see Bash reacted on the other pitch meetings. Got a nice playlist right over there full of videos for you. Share this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Read notification bell because I put up new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.